cactus and succulent growers, I'm Lynn. Welcome to Desert Plants of Avalon in the north of Ireland. And in today's video I'm going to be potting up my Mammillaria fragilis segments that I potted up a few months ago, and they've all rooted into a lovely sort of bonsai dish. And I got this fantastic idea from my wonderful friend Ziggy at Ziggy's Cactus channel here on YouTube. I was watching Ziggy's video and he was potting up his Mammillaria fragilis and putting them into a lovely round bonsai bowl. So I thought, oh, they're going to make great bonsai arrangements because they're sort of short little plants, stumpy little plants. And these segments came off my mother plant, this Mammillaria fragilis here, that I have potted up in its own pot. And you only have to sort of look at these and the little segments come off, and so I just stick them into soil and they take root. So all these little segments that I literally just potted up over the winter that have rooted is what I'm going to be putting into a nice bonsai dish. Now, these are all the Mammillaria gracilis that sort of fell off my main mother plant. And when the segments fall off, they fall off just by looking at them. I just stick them in a bit of soil and some pots, and they root really well. This one is really, these little segments have grown into their own little plant. So I'm going to be putting these then into this bonsai dish. And these bonsai dishes are great for the type of cacti that are sort of short and stubby, or the spreading sort of clumping type of cacti, rather than, obviously you wouldn't want to put a tall cactus or a big large cactus in these bonsai dishes. But it's going to look lovely with these type of Mammillarias. This gracilis is one that sort of grows spreading across, so it's going to fill this dish lovely. And I've got a couple of crystals here that I found myself when I was walking the mountains in Sligo in the west coast of Ireland a few years ago. Lovely sort of quartz, lovely and natural. So it's going to be nice to put these crystals in here into the bonsai dish, a little bit of staging with these Mammillarias. And I have the main mother plant of this Mammillaria gracilis in the polytunnel. I have it doing very well with all of my other Mammillarias in there. Produces gorgeous little white flowers, sort of early springtime and sometimes into the summer. So these little segments here, it's going to be great to pot them all up and give them their own pot. And the soil mix I've used here, I have used a well-draining gritty cactus soil of 3 equal parts of a loam based soil, which only needs number 2, mixed with pumice and mixed with grit. So it's very well draining, so the soil is very loose, so it's not going to be thick wet soil. It means when I water, the soil will drain out very quickly. So here we go, let's get potting these up. Now I'm just filling a bit of the soil here into the bottom of the container. So then, first of all, to get them out of the pots, and first of all I'm going to do this easy one. These are some of the ones I stuck in here that didn't make it, but this one is definitely a good healthy little one. So taking that out, yep, it's rooted well. Happy days. So that's the first little cutie pie. And this one here, as you can see, pot is well and truly gone, but I only use it just to root them. This one is a goner. So they don't always take when you're propagating, but this one, yep, that's got good little roots as well. And just squeeze the pot. One I can remove all the old soil off it. That's also looking good. And the little one as well that hasn't got roots, but that will root. No, they root so easy just by sticking them on. That's that. And then here, move these across. Take the label off. Putting these off. Yep, rooted as well. So the segments root very easy once you pop them up into soil. Wow, look at the roots on that one. That's great. Oh, that's really... Look at the difference between them two. That's got amazing little rooties. And this one has just got a couple of rooties coming through. But it's okay, because they will still carry on rooting. These segments, by the way, came off during the winter off my mother plant, and I just stuck them into soil and they've all rooted. That's another, got a great little root system there, new roots coming through. So happy days. Another little one just starting to grow little rooties. So that's them all removed from the pot, and there's quite a few that haven't taken root. Some of the smaller ones, I can just stick them on here and they'll root over the spring. But first of all, I'm going to pot up the one with the most roots first of all, and then I'm going to show you a little bit and then show you what it looks like when it's all done. So that one there with the most amazing roots. Let's move these across, move this down so you can see a bit better. Pull this across, and I'm going to put this one, I think, in the middle, do a little hole there. This lovely, awesome root system, like that. A bit more soil all around to build it up. So that's the first one. I'm going to show you another example. Put the ones with the biggest roots on first. I'm just going to dab these, put these around, little all over the place, because as I say, it's a clumping cactus. So it's one that doesn't have to be potted up perfectly straight or anything like that. So it's going to be lovely over time. It's going to be great. This is a little bonsai arrangement. And then I think I'll carry on doing this and then show you what it looks like when it's all been done. Woohoo! That's it all done. All the little segments all potted up here into this bonsai dish, and I put the little rock crystals there as well, just to give it a little bit of, make it look a bit more attractive. I love to put crystals around the plants, and these are going to grow. I'm going to keep these dry now for about 10 days. They're going to start to give them a wee bit of water. A lot of them have already rooted already, but it's still sort of very early spring yet. Probably still really technically late winter, sort of very early spring. So I'm going to keep these a little bit on the dry side for the next month. But as I say, I'll probably start them up with a wee bit of water in about 10 days. Just give them a light spray around their roots. But happy days. They look great in the little bonsai dish. And as I say, Ziggy's Cactus channel here on YouTube, when I saw him potting up the cacti into his fragilis, into the lovely bonsai bowl, it gave me an idea. So thank you, Ziggy, for this. And if you're not familiar with Ziggy's amazing YouTube channel, Ziggy's Cactus channel, then do go over and check Ziggy out and subscribe to him. I'll link Ziggy's channel up above. So I hope you enjoyed potting up the little Mammillaria fragilis segments into a nice bonsai dish. And they, as I say, it's a spreading out Mammillaria, so it will spread out and soon cover the whole of the dish in no time at all. So thank you so much for watching. For lots more tips and tricks, then don't forget to subscribe. Do click the notification bell. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Desert Plants of Avalon, and check my website out for regular blogs on there. I want to get up to each month. desertplantsofavalon.com. I want to wish you all a fantastic cactus powered day.